morning, guys. It is Wednesday and I am folding laundry. I got home a little bit ago from Pilates training and yeah, I forgot about filming. So I didn't film this first thing this morning because I have to get up pretty early to go to the studio, and then yeah, then I kind of forgot because one of the dogs escaped. Yeah, she got out of the house. We had to wrangle her. And then I came in and was like, I need an apple. So I ate an apple, and then I started folding laundry. And then I remembered I'm supposed to be recording things because I'm supposed to vlog. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the living room. I fold laundry on the bed because I can spread all of my organized laundry all over the bed, so it works really well. But let's go open up some Advent yarn. And it is the 15th, so 15's right on top here. Let's go ahead and remove that guy. It's been a productive day so far today. I also signed up for online Pilates classes, like a monthly membership for unlimited classes with Margaret Elizabeth, the YouTuber I showed you guys the other day. So I'm really excited about that. Ooh. So I think yesterday was like bright orange or bright yellow. Well, it was more of like a butter yellow. It just looked bright yellow on screen. This one we have such a pretty tonal variegated orange. I think this is more variegated. It's really pretty. Yeah, and it's got little bits of just tiny bit of speckling. Like if you can kind of see, like it's a little bit of like, kind of like almost, like it's not quite magenta. Maybe almost burgundy. It's somewhere between burgundy and magenta color speckled, which is really fun. I love speckle. So that's very pretty. We are over halfway through our advent calendar. Wow. Yeah, it occurred to me, like yesterday, like Advent is 25 days, or 24, well, 24 or 25, kind of depends on which days you count, I guess, for Christmas Day. But like, you know, I always think of a month as being about 30 days. So when I think of halfway, I think of 15. But for our Advent, you know, it's like 12. So yeah, it always kind of throws me off every year. Yeah, like this morning I was thinking like, oh, I've still got time to knit. We're only halfway to Christmas. No, Christmas is next week. We are definitely more than halfway to Christmas. We have 10 days. So I need to kick my knitting butt in gear. Yeah, which just means I'm gonna have to like reprioritize things a little bit. It's been really nice getting a bunch of stuff done lately, so part of me doesn't really want to stop getting stuff done to knit more, but I do have to get my Christmas knitting done. So priorities, I guess. And then I'm gonna have lots of time after Christmas to get, you know, housework stuff done, dissertation things done, stuff like that. So catch up on paperwork. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, today I'm going to be running a couple of errands. I'm going to be leaving in just a little bit to get my booster for the COVID vaccine. And I will grab groceries while I'm out, and although they'll bring the groceries to my car. And I'm gonna pick up some lunch, I think, as well, because Alex wants some fun outside of the house lunch. And trying to decide if I want fun out of the house lunch too, or if I want to cook something real quick here. Because my stomach does so much better when I eat at home food than when I eat outside food. Oh, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I might make food here. I think part of my grocery order this week had asparagus, and that sounds really good to me. And I don't think I had any vegetables yesterday, which is really weird, but, well, I guess I had a few vegetables, like with the stir fry that Alex had made, but maybe I'll make some asparagus for lunch and make like a protein to go with it, and maybe make some quinoa or something. I have a dog, if that's what this motion is. Anyway, I'll figure that out. So yeah, be doing that, and then I'll head into the office after lunch, and then do productive things this evening. So maybe I have to do more knitting this evening though too. So yeah. Alrighty, I'll catch up with you later. So I was checking my app to see about my grocery pickup, and apparently when I booked it last night, it was close to midnight, so apparently it switched over right as I was booking it, and my grocery pickup is tomorrow, and there's no way to change it to today. So that's all right. It's actually not at a bad time for me to pick it up tomorrow, so I think it'll work out okay. So I'm gonna go on in and pick up just a few items for my lunch and for Alex's lunch, and then head over to the pharmacy to get my vaccine booster. Fun times. I grabbed one of the last asparaguses, asparagi, and now I think I'm gonna get some of this baby bok choy because that sounds tasty, and I think that'll make for a good dinner. And usually the pears here are not great, but these red Anjou pears are actually just very slightly squishy. So I'm gonna take a couple of them and see how they do. So I really want one of these calla lilies. These are really beautiful. I might have to think about it while I'm getting my vaccination booster. I'm gonna be thinking about these calla lilies. I love these orchids too, these like little mini orchids. I have a lot of orchids though. I don't have any calla lilies. Okay, I'm checked in, and they told me it's gonna be about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna pick up some more groceries while I'm waiting. Alrighty, I was able to get everything on my list except for my kefir, so I will get that after I've been jabbed. But yeah, they've got salmon on sale today, so I was able to get some salmon, which is really nice. So I'll have salmon, asparagus for lunch, and I might make some quinoa to go with it. All right, I got it done. So now to go home and make lunch. I think I need to grab a snack because while I was in there, I was like, I should give myself a treat for getting my booster shot. I think I'm actually just really hungry. I probably don't need a treat for getting my booster. The booster and the increased immunity is the treat. So I am going to, especially since the nurse was awesome. She did my 2 doses of the vaccination earlier this year, and like you don't even feel it. She's great. It might also just be an easy vaccination to get, I don't know, but yeah, it's very painless, very perfectly comfortable, so she's awesome. Okay, yeah, now I'm just blabbering, so I'm going to drive home, make lunch, eat a snack while I'm making lunch, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. All right, making my lunch. Got my asparagus, got my quinoa, heating up my pan for my salmon. All set. So this is my favorite seasoning for when I'm doing salmon. It's savory, fennel, thyme, rosemary, and lavender. I think it's savory. I don't think it's like savory. Like I'm pretty sure it's savory. But yeah, I love the herb de Provence. It is delicious on salmon, so we are going to chuck it on there. So I ate over half of the asparagus while I was cooking it, which is typical. Yeah, so I have less than half of a bundle of asparagus left, and I will likely eat more of it because I really like sauteed asparagus. And I ended up adding some soy sauce to my salmon because it just needed something more. But the soy sauce and the herbe de France, or herbes de Provence, herbe de Provence. I don't know. I'm not really a French speaker. Really tasty. My quinoa's still cooking. It's been almost 40 minutes, and it is still going. I don't think I'm very good at cooking quinoa. So I'm almost finished eating my salmon. I may not get to eat any quinoa this afternoon, but I guess I could have it with dinner maybe. I can at least have it tomorrow. I made a lot of quinoa, so I can have it over the next few days. So, anyway, that's lunch. Now to do some laundry. Not tons of laundry, but I do still have to get some of this swapped over and then fold or put away all the laundry I folded earlier that I had to pause so that I could go get my vaccination booster. So yay, laundry. And then I might have some time to knit for like 10 minutes before I get ready to go into the office for work. So it's a good day. You guys are getting like a full like day in the life today. I was just trying to remember to actually like vlog because I like it when I can follow along like the YouTube people like during their whole day and get to like really get their full vlog experience. So I'm trying to do that a little bit more today for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it and it's not super boring. No, back to laundry. All right, I did my laundry, did not finish it. I did about 10 minutes of knitting anyway, just to chill for a few moments. Now I'm on my way to work. So here we go. So I want to show you guys my favorite Christmas socks, besides the ones that I just knit. These are my alpaca Christmas socks. They're by the company MeUndies. I don't think they have this pattern anymore because they go through their patterns every year, but these are great. I love them. They're super cozy too. And alpacas are my favorite. And I wanted to share some plant propagation with you guys. This is my Zebrina or inch plant. If you'll remember, it was this guy over here who doesn't look like he's doing super hot. So I decided to go ahead, clip the end off to make two little propagation guys. And I don't think you'll be able to see from here, but yeah, you can't see because of the patterning, but I already have roots coming out on both of these guys. So I am going to repot them in probably another week, and I will have a new Zebrina or inch plant coming along nicely. And I'm hoping that the mother plant will like do well, put out more leaves, because the end was doing fine. Like that's where I got those two guys, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the soil or what it is, but this guy is obviously not very happy. So yeah, we'll see. And then my second propagation excitement is new. So one of my coworkers said that she was fine if any of us wanted to take clippings from any of her very prolific plants, that we could do that. So I got 3 clippings. So this looks like a very small golden pothos, but I don't know if it actually is. I'm gonna have to look him up. I actually don't know what any of these guys are. And then I got this guy who has like a silvery kind of leaf. It's really pretty. I am very into it. And then this guy is super soft, has purple on the underside, and it was a super prolific plant. It was like super prolific. There were vines and leaves everywhere. This guy was very prolific too, and this guy also was, but this one was the most. This little dainty purple fuzzy guy was the most prolific. So I'm very excited to see how those 3 do. I think they look like the type of plant that should be fine, making little roots off of the clipped ends. So we'll see what happens. I've got them in water by the sun, and hopefully they will be happy additions to my plant family, which is growing by the minute. Hey guys, so Alex is out spending some time with our niece this evening. I really wish I could be there with them, but I had to work, so I'm missing out on that, which does make me a little sad, but it does mean the house is quieter, so it makes it easier to film while I'm knitting in the living room, despite Nolly's incessant boofing at nothing. And I know my hair is nonsense at the moment, but I wanted it out of my way, so here we are. I've made good progress on this sock in the last 15 or so minutes. I don't think I'll finish it tonight, but I think I could finish it tomorrow. So I realized like this morning that I never did a podcast this week. Oh boy, it's just been very busy and it's hard for me to keep track of everything. And there have been a few days where I just really didn't feel very well either. So I just don't know if there's going to be a podcast this week. But I think that this coming weekend, I should have time to film something. I'm almost positive I can on Sunday or Monday and have it posted on Sunday or Monday. So next week, I think is going to be less busy work and school-wise than this week. And I have a bunch of appointments this week. Like I'm going to the chiropractor tomorrow for my back. We'll see how that goes. I've never been to a chiropractor before, so I'm honestly a little nervous about it. I've just heard way too many stories about chiropractors injuring people further. But I'm sure that that's not all chiropractors. I'm sure that it's just like, you know, any other profession where there are people who are good at it and people who probably shouldn't be doing that for their job. So I'm going to try to not be too nervous about it and trust the person that I'm seeing. Although I will talk to them and tell them what I'm concerned about and what I'm comfortable with and what I'm not comfortable with. So yeah, hopefully it'll be just fine. Hopefully it'll be very helpful. So that's happening tomorrow. Anyway, digression. I'm sorry there was no podcast this week. You know, maybe it was just overly ambitious of me also to say I was going to do Vlogmas and regular podcasting all at the same time, especially when I'm new to having a channel and don't have like a good idea of what kind of time commitment and everything it takes. Honestly, vlogging is harder than I thought it would be. It'd just be mostly just the remembering to do it. Because I don't really use tons of social media just in my personal life. Like I don't even have TikTok or Twitter or any of those things. I only use Instagram for yarn. So yeah, I don't really remember to document my day-to-day life for other people. Even my friends are sometimes like, you should have taken pictures so you could show us. And I'm like, I just totally forgot. I guess I am very in the moment. I don't know. I'm just not super social media-y. But yeah, so that's the hardest part. But actually, like the vlogging has been really fun, and I've really enjoyed, you know, looking back on things that have happened throughout the day or the past few days, or even looking back at, you know, a week ago or 2 weeks ago at this point. And it's really fun. And I think it'll be nice to look back on, you know, a year from now or several years from now and have like a little video diary. So that's really neat. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I just thought that I would chat for a few minutes while the house was quiet and there wasn't a man yelling in the background at his computer. So sorry about that if that bothers anybody. That is just my day-to-day life. My house is very usually full of men yelling at their computers, because his friends are over here fairly regularly, like throughout the week as well, and then they all yelled together at the computers. It is my life, so that's okay. Some people's houses are full of kids making noise. Mine's just full of men making noise. I don't know. I'm glad they're having fun. So yeah, I guess I will pause it here for now. And I might actually end the vlog here for today. Nolly, my love, please do not. Because I don't really think there's anything of interest for the rest of the evening. I am just going to be finishing up laundry and closet cleaning. Trying to get as much of this knitting done as I can. I might be doing some dissertation work tonight, but honestly, my brain's just kind of tired of juggling all the stuff lately. I'm really glad I'm taking some time off for like our winter break. I think that'll be very needed. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I have a meeting tomorrow with my statistician, and hopefully that'll go well. Hopefully it won't. I don't know. I'm just hoping it goes well. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so anyway, okay, I can't think of anything else interesting to talk about, so I'm just gonna end it for a moment. So I hope that you guys are having an excellent Advent season, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, I'm on my way to the chiropractor this morning. I don't know if I do want to go because I want my back to feel better, but it'll be okay. I have my smoothie with me this morning. It's excellent. It is one of my favorite things. It's just like frozen fruit with a tiny bit of stevia, but I don't really feel like I probably need it, so I probably won't add it next time. And then the organic, unsweetened, unflavored kefir. So delicious. On to the chiropractor. Alrighty. I finished at the chiropractor. He did a very thorough examination. Took some x-rays, did lots of measurements, all kinds of stuff. So he seemed pretty good, I think. No adjustments. He wants to see me again on Monday, so he can do his first adjustment, potentially. We'll see how that goes. So, again, I'm just not excited about that. That's okay. I feel better talking to him. He does seem very thorough, and like he doesn't want to just do like random stuff, so I appreciate that. Yeah, he was very impressed with my long list of injuries. I don't know if that's something we need to be impressed by, but I've had a lot of injuries. Yeah, and then I picked up my groceries, and now I'm waiting for my lunch order to process because I don't have time to really make lunch today before work. I guess I could have leftovers, but I just don't feel super great after my booster yesterday, so I kind of hurt all over. I didn't really sleep at all last night. This happened the last time I had my vaccine too, as I just couldn't sleep at all. The first night, because I was freezing, I had a temperature for 24 hours or a fever for 24 hours, and I was just frozen. And then the second night I just couldn't sleep still for whatever reason. So or the second vaccination. Anyway, so I'm just not feeling super great today. I don't feel terrible, but I don't feel like the best. So I've got a headache starting and blah, blah, blah. So I'm picking up soup for lunch. I'm going to have turkey chili with vegetables, and I'm getting Alex some broccoli cheddar soup. So that'll be good. While I'm waiting for my lunch to be ready, I'm going to stop into the pet store to just see what pets they have, because that's always fun. And I might pick up a couple of things for the pets for Christmas, perhaps. We'll see if anything jumps out at me. But let's go look at some animals. so never mind on the pet store. Apparently they don't open till noon now. I don't know. They've got holiday hours where they are open from noon to 9 p.m. I'm not really sure. I don't know if maybe that's so that people who are getting pets for Christmas can come after work. I don't know. I don't really know what that's about. Those are very weird store hours for a pet store. But yeah, it's definitely not noon yet. It's still morning, so I guess I'll just wait for my food to be ready. I guess I can do some paperwork while I'm waiting. Yeah. There are definitely people coming out. But you can't get in, it's locked. And then it says on the door, store hours are 12 to 9. I don't know. So weird. So very weird. Oh well. I guess I'll just do some paperwork while I wait. So, my predictions were correct. Today is yellow. So December 16th, it is Thursday. I can't remember if I said that in any of the other clips. So it's been quite a busy morning. I have a little bit of a break right now, so I'm making some toast and eating my turkey vegetable chili. Yeah, I have about 15 minutes before I have another meeting. So pretty. So we have another orange. This one has like a really big little clump of that pretty, yeah, that's just like red. I think it shows up like an orangey red on screen, but it's basically just red. Yeah, very pretty. You might remember that there is another orange we got. I can't remember what day we got this orange. They are almost identical. This top one does have slightly more of a reddish tone, whereas this one has a slightly more yellowish tone, but only very slightly. They are almost identical. So that is fun. They definitely add some brightness to the rainbow of color for this, because this is definitely like, ooh, this is definitely like a rainbow kind of, I guess, advent calendar. Like, it's rainbow yarn, which I think will be really fun and cheerful when all knit up together. So I am looking forward to that. So for the rest of the day, I've got meetings and things. I'm working from home today because I had my booster shot yesterday. You're fine, Nolly. I don't know why she's crying again. She just does this all day, every day, so I don't know. I think she's just talkative. So, I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I'm just busy doing work things. I think I'll do some yoga today. Some like very gentle yoga. And I need to finish putting up clothes and laundry in my closet. Yeah. And I need to continue working on Christmas knitting. It's just, that's a lot to juggle. And I need to get my house a little bit more in order for when my parents get here tomorrow, because they're visiting for a couple days as they pick up their new puppy. So yeah, I'll need to do a little bit of cleaning. There's not tons to do really, just a little bit of tidying and then changing the sheets on the guest bed, but not tons. So hooray, parent visit. All right, I'm gonna check back in with you guys later. I'm gonna eat my toast. Pull back several rows on the sock I was knitting yesterday because I knit like an extra ½ inch. So I'm gonna rip all that back so I can start on the toe decrease because I'm changing color for the toe. So, alrighty. I will actually check in with you later. I anticipate that my niece is going to want me to play some piano for her at Christmas next week. So let's do some practicing, shall we? It's now Friday, but I realized as I was putting this video together, I was editing it, that I never did any kind of closeout last night. Yeah, it was just a very busy day. I had many meetings. Actually, when I got home from picking up lunch, I didn't even get to eat lunch. I got home and immediately had to go to a meeting. So I took like 3 bites of my soup and then went to my meeting and then came back up. And then I filmed that portion where I was like, I'm gonna eat my soup and make toast. Yeah, I'd been working for like an hour and a half and was like, oh, I need to eat something. And I had a little break, and then I went back, had a lot of more meetings. And then like last night, maybe at like 7 or 8, I got done and made some dinner. Or maybe I warmed up dinner. I don't even remember now. And I knit for a little bit. Finished a sock, which is good. And then I practiced some piano, which you just saw. And then my husband came home like around bed-ish time, and we just caught up for the day because he had been out. And I hadn't seen him all day yesterday, so yeah. So that was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was trying to think of how to phrase that, since today is in reference to yesterday. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna close out this this vlog now, and try to be better about my transitions and things. So, alrighty, I will see you guys in the next one, which will largely feature today. Yeah, it's weird time warp. Anyway, bye.